Okay, let's look at example 3. You are given a function here, f is equal to, let's write the function clearly here. So you are given a function f of x is equal to 2 to the power x plus 1. And they want you to find the graph of the function y is equal to minus f of x, right? So let's write our function. That means our y is equal to minus 2 to the power x plus 1, which is equal to minus 2 to the power x minus 1. This is our y. This is the function that we want to graph. So which of these graphs represent this function right here? For most of these problems, if you understand nonlinear graphs, you may be able to pick it up. But the smart thing to do is always to just plug in a few numbers and see how it behaves. So let's say, for instance, when, as you can tell, all of them cross the x is equal to 0 axis, which is the y-axis. Here, this is 2, this is, sorry, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. As you can see, the scale, this is minus 1, minus 2, this is minus 1, minus 2. So let's see, so when x, so for instance, when x is equal to 0, we know that our y will be equal to minus 2 to the power 0 minus 1, which will be equal to minus 1 minus 1. You notice 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1, so it becomes minus 2. So let's go and check out. So obviously this is wrong. It cannot be that curve because our y has to be negative 2. This here, our y is equal to negative 1, so it cannot be this curve. Our y is negative 2 here. It's possible it can be this. Our y is negative, it cannot be this. So even just by this basic plug in with one little number, you can tell that the answer is C. Now suppose you want to play with this. Let's say you don't have the graph and you want to sketch it. So let's see how you can sketch. So if you want to sketch this, I'm just going to do a little sketch here. So let's say when x is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 2. So we're going to plug negative 2 somewhere here. This is negative 2. So let's take a few points. I'm going to take this point here. Let's call this negative 10. Let's call this, and let's say this is positive 10. You can always plot a graph using a few range like that. So when x is equal to 2, we have 0, we have this point here. When x is equal to negative 10, then y becomes negative 2 to the power negative 10 minus 1. Generally become negative 2 over 2 to the power 10, as you can see. So it becomes a very, very small negative number. So that probably will be somewhere here. You see, it will be somewhere here. So let's change the color of the pen so we can probably see it clearly here. Let's change the color of the pen. So this becomes this will put you somewhere right here. This put us somewhere right here, right? How about when x is equal to 10, then y is equal to negative 2 to the power 10 minus 1. And negative 2 to the power 10 is a pretty large number. It said that it's negative. So that number is going to be somewhere down here. So it's going to be somewhere like this. You can see. So your graph will probably going to behave like this, coming down like that. See that? So if you do a simple sketch, you can see that your graph will behave like this. Will give you a very small number. This give you negative 2. This give you a very large negative number. And so as you go down here, this will then this is what the behavior of your car will be. So you can always sketch a graph using this approach. You can also plug it in if you have multiple answers, and either of them will give you the right answer.